Welcome to another vlog, guys. So today I'm going to be talking about some TV shows that I've been currently watching. So I've been on Netflix and I've been watching this anime series, and it's called Fate. And there's multiple different versions of like the same universe and stuff, and it's pretty cool. You guys should check it out if you like anime. So I'm going to jump right in and start trying to explain it. So Fate Apocrypha is the first one I ever seen, and then there's the second one I seen is Fate Last Encore, then Fate Zero, and then right after Fate Zero, an add-on. It's like kind of like the third season is Fate Stay Night. That's the one that I'm about to start watching, and that's like just continuing Fate Zero is what it looks like it is, but I haven't watched it yet. So the very first one that I watched, it's set up like this. So there's a Holy Grail, and the Holy Grail grants a wish, and you got to be the last one standing alive in this tournament to get your wish granted. Now in Apocrypha, there's a red and there's a blue team. And how it's set up is there's mages that can do magic, and you have to be a mage for the most part in all these world settings to get a servant. And what a servant is you get a servant that's basically takes magical form that uses your magical mana to manifest itself. And it's a servant, and it's a warrior of old. So whether it's Lancelot or Achilles or Gilgamesh or whatever it is. Sometimes you can choose your servant, and sometimes it just gets chosen for you, and you have to make a deal with it. And when you make a deal with it, you get 3 command seals that go on your hand, and they're kind of like tattoos, and you can use one of those to make your servant, if you're a mage, do whatever you want. So it could be doing something against their honor, or something that they don't want to do, or whatever. You want them to do something a certain way. So there's that. Then everyone's got a battle till the end, and as far as the servants go, there's like a rider class, there's a saber class, there's a berserker class, and there's a bunch of different classes. And in the first one I watched, the red versus blue, there's like a rider on both sides and a berserker on both sides, and they had to fight it out. And usually all these mages are like from different guilds or different houses and stuff. And it's pretty cool. I really like the anime series. So the first one is set up like that, and it's set up in, I guess, just a little older, maybe like the 1980s, 1990s or whatever. And then Fate Zero is kind of set up in like nowadays time. Is what it seems like, and that's set up in Japan. And then Fate Last Encore, that's the second one I watched. It's set up in a totally different place. So it's set up in a digital world. So they're having the tournament in a digital world on the moon. And they start off in the lowest level, and then they gotta, every person that they defeat, they get to go up a level. But they all start off like they grab a bunch of humans on the very first level, and to climb to the next level you gotta kill somebody. And there was a bunch of people that didn't want to do that at first. And then there was only so many spots open, so those people all made it up. And then all the people that were left that couldn't kill somebody in time or whatever, they were there was these beings that appeared and then started killing everyone, and one of the guys got stabbed in the back from his friend, the main character, and he goes to the incinerator room and falls into another level and meets Saber, um, his servant, and he becomes the master of her. And then he starts climbing up the levels in this digital world. And I'm not gonna tell you too much more because I don't want to ruin what's going on with him, because he's a little different than the other mages, I guess, as you could put it. And then Fate Zero is set up in Japan, and there's a bunch of different old houses that are fighting for the Holy Grail to get their wish granted. And unlike Apocalypse, I keep saying it. But anyways, the first one, Apocrypha, they had it where there's red and blue, so there was a rider on both sides. In Fate Zero, it's not like that. There's just one saber, one rider, one berserker, one lancer, and so on and so forth, and they're all battling it out. And I haven't watched the next wave of that I think is going to be set up maybe the next Holy Grail right after that Holy Grail War, because these Holy Grail Wars just have been going on since the beginning of time, and they just keep going. Anyways, the Fate Zero one gets a lot darker with the bad characters than the other ones do. Apocrypha is pretty evenly kilted and stuff. Very normal anime. And then Last Encore, that one gets weird. Where they're in the digital world, that's the weirdest one out of the bunch. And then Fate Zero, the dark characters get pretty dark. And then like I said, I have to continue to see where that goes, and I'll probably do an update on where that the show's gone. But I really like it. They set it up really cool. All the characters that they get, like the heroes that they steal from old, the servants, are pretty cool. They pick quite a few good ones, like Alexander and Gilgamesh and Lancelot and Arthur, and so I think it's pretty cool, and I think it's a pretty cool conceptual idea, because what it allows you to do in anime is take real life people from old and reincarnate them with powers and stuff. It's a pretty cool show. If you like anime, I definitely suggest you go check it out, and I will do an update after I've finished everything. As far as, I don't know if Netflix has every Fate that's out there. I'm pretty sure it might even be a Netflix original series that they do all these animes, because they've been doing that, and it could be. And I just haven't been paying attention to all that, because I really don't care who the directors and the artists are for it, just as long as it's a good anime. And I'm pretty sure they are all Netflix originals, and Netflix keeps creating the same world at different time points and stuff, and getting different anime artists and directors to go along. It's a pretty cool series, and I think it can keep going, because it new time frame, new Holy Grail War, and you can manipulate it any way you want, as long as you keep the baseline of the storyline alive. You can change all these other things, and then you get to grab heroes from old that haven't been grabbed yet, and turn them into your own thing. So that'd be pretty cool. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll keep you updated. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll be doing another video on the current stuff that I've been watching after I finish all this anime stuff. All right, thanks guys. Peace.